All right, what's up, everybody? Coach Ryan, Coach. We are going to we want to talk about some stuff here. So we just played a game, and we had the Feromites who had the drop suits. So now the drop suit, I'm going to read you uh, their rules. Model with the drop suit keyword starts the battle off the table. A model in the same strike team already in play may call a drop suit model currently off the table using a special action. So you use half a short action, you bring them in. When called in, place a drop suit model in any cube on the table which has no other models in it. The force of the model's entry may send nearby models flying. Drop suit model rolls 3 dice 4 plus for the strength of the attack. Models in adjacent cubes roll 3 dice survive test. Roll once for the attack and separately for each target's model survive roll. So basically, they come in and the force pushes everybody here. If draw, nothing happens. If has more successes, damage is caused. And then they're thrown one cube away, directly pinned. Damage may be caused by hitting a wall or falling off. For the rest of the turn, you have a jump pack. So the Feromites drop in, they have a jump pack. So now we were saying we wanted to compare, just for the sake of comparison, the Hammerfist Drop Trooper with the Feromite. So
Right.
you ready?
Yep.
You have your.
Yeah, I'm good. I got it.
All right. So the Hammerfist Drop Trooper moves on a 1 to 2.
We're 1 to 2.
Okay. They have a range of 4.
Ferromite has no range weapon.
Right. Range 4, AP2, Inferno Drill. Okay, so that's pretty good. Fight of 4.
Fight of 4.
Survive of 4.
Survive of 5.
Okay, so a little bit worse there. Armor 2.
Armor 1.
With the Defender Shield, though.
So armor 2
Armor
with the
2.
Defender Shield. Yep.
Okay, 2 health points.
3 health points.
3 health points right there. Size 1.
Size 2.
Okay, so size 2. 25 millimeter base.
Same.
Okay, so already we're starting some trouble there.
Yeah.
All right, they are solid though.
Not solid.
Okay. What's that?
We are tenacious.
Okay, tenacious. So it's harder to
That's
break
good
away.
though. Yeah.
They're very good. All right, so the Forge Hammer, close combat AP1.
Massive claws, close combat AP2.
Any kind of frenzy or anything like that?
No.
No frenzy. Okay, so the thing is that the Hammerfist Drop Trooper is 30 points.
Ferromite is 20 points.
So 20 points. So let's break down what they got better. So the Hammerfist Drop Trooper has a survive of 4, which is 1 better.
Yep.
The have a shooting attack.
We have none.
Range 4, AP2.
Right. We don't have shooting.
Okay, so close area, and the size 1. They're size 2.
Size 2, but that makes sense.
Right, and then the Forge Hammer is AP1, and you have an AP2 weapon.
AP2 weapon. Yep.
Okay, no frenzy, no nothing like
Nope.
that. So now you think about it. Either in my opinion, the Feromites are way overpriced.
Underpriced. I mean.
Underpriced, I'm sorry, or the Hammerfist Drop Trooper is way overpriced.
It's probably a little bit of both.
They're 10 points more than the Feromites.
Yeah, it's probably both here. In my honest opinion, like Ferromite should probably be, like even you were saying it before, they should be closer to the 25-point mark just because of everything that AP2, Armor 2, Drop Suit, which needs to get taken into account. They have 3 hit points and they're only 2 victory points. They should probably be like 5 points more than what they're
right. The Hammerfist Drop Troopers are 2 victory points also.
Okay.
The only thing is like, are they really worth 10 points more because of the Inferno Drill and the 1 better survive?
So what's the range on the Inferno Drill? Range 4? That's not even. I mean, that's
yeah.
that.
I mean, it's AP2, which is nice, but range 4, and they shoot on 4s. They're 4s across the board. Armor 2, same.
I will say this though, just to play devil's advocate. I think we're both in agreement about the Feromites. Just to play devil's advocate on the Hammerfist though, like being able to shoot with the drop suit, I think is better than shoot and fight with the drop suit is definitely better than only being able to fight.
Okay,
but
I think 10 points more.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I think maybe the Hammerfist. I don't think it should be the same price. I think that they should be a little bit more than the Feromites, but I think in general though they should be less and Feromites should be more.
Mm-hmm. I mean, a Juggernaut, which is you
32,
know,
yeah.
for 3 points more. It's size 3, 4 health points, armor 2. It's a walker. It can't drop in anywhere, right? 5/4/5. You take the power drill, which is AP3 frenzy 1, and then the dragon's maw, which is range 3 AP1. It burns for 3 points more.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good. So I just think like we were talking, we just figured we just while it's
Well, it's in our minds right now.
we're having a good conversation about it. And I was like, you know what, maybe we should get this out there. So
no one's talking about it. I think like the Feromites are probably one. And listen, I'm a nameless player primarily. I love the Feromites. In my perfect world, they don't change them because it's a selfish desire to keep them as is. But if I'm speaking objectively, yeah, there's something wrong there with them being so cheap. Even the Ferromite Prime, which is the leader, is cheaper than those guys. Those are the Hammer Fister. That's a specialist, though, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
So they're both specialists, but yeah, it's just there's something wrong there. Just the drop suit being able to like strategically, it's like, well, I could just wait around and then use like little fodder troops to call in these mega troops and just land on objectives at the end of a turn. All you got to do is really hold out, and you're getting 3 points essentially.
Right.
So
I mean, you look at them versus, let's say, a steel forge guard. All right, it's all the same thing, 4/4/4, but they have life support and solid. Right? They have the Hailstorm rifle, range 6 AP1, and a forge armor, close combat AP1. But they are 6 points, 26 points, as opposed to the 30 points. Now, the 30 point, you can get a magma cannon with them, which is AP2. All right, and that's the Forge Guard, and it's 3 VPs.
They're probably overpriced too. The Forge Guard.
They are very
yeah. They should be 22, maybe. 20.
No, I think maybe.
I say 20.
Yeah, 23, 24.
Okay, that's fair.
I'd say base. They're almost. They're pretty close to a Peacekeeper. So Peacekeepers are 20. They could be like 22 or something like that. Yeah. That's just what I'm saying. But I think certain what's happening now is you get the nameless. I'm sorry, not the nameless. Well, you look at the nameless, but then you look at the Nightstalk stuff coming out, and it's pretty cheap.
Right.
And it does really good stuff. Although they are squishy, but they hit like a hammer.
It's a lot of but the problem is they hit like a hammer, and there's a lot of squishy.
Yeah.
So it's getting. It's getting to you, and that's going to be a problem. I think when we eventually do play them, I think we're going to run it. I think I said it in the comment to the video. I was like, I'm not looking forward to playing against them.
Right. So this was just a quick little off the top, off the cuff. What do you think? Feromites and overpriced, underpriced, perfectly priced. I know the rules committee might say that they're exactly where they should be. I've been saying for years that the Feromites and even the drop troopers are way too expensive. And you maybe take one of them, but with the Feromites, in the Forge Father, you're lucky you take one or two of them, if you could, because they're so expensive. That's 60 points right there. You're taking two of those guys when you could take 3 Feromites for the same price.
I also think the way the Nameless are, like the balancing of the faction itself, allows you to take so much, because they have so many cheap little troops like Anchors and Scuttlers, and they're not like they're what I don't know what they are. I think they're 7 points. They're not that expensive.
6 and 7.
I have it right here. They're 7 and 8. The Scuttler being 8, the Anchor being I'm sorry, the Scuttler being 7, the Anchor being 8. And you think it's not just fodder. They're good. They have Horde, Evade, Agile. They fight on 5s. They survive on 6s. They're really good. You could take a bunch of them for 7 points and then take a hell of a lot of Feromites. My list going into Adepticon 2 years ago was like, it might have been like 6 Feromites. 6 or 7, honestly. Probably 6. And the rest were just like Scuttlers and Anchors. And this I opted less Scuttlers, less Anchors, but I'll throw a Goliath in there. And it's so it's tough, and I think this exacerbates it when you have a well-balanced faction like the Nameless, and then you just have the Feromites, which are really overpowered and cheap. For what? I'm not even saying you change their stat lines. Maybe their points just have to reflect, because theoretically, I don't take the Goliath, which is how many points is the Goliath? 48. That's 2 more Feromites. You weigh here or there, but still, that's pretty good.
2 more Feromites and 2 more Scuttlers.
No, 1 more Scuttler or one. Yeah, 1 Scuttler or Anchor, but still.
Yeah, just enough to get them there. So
plus, I take the Feromite Prime. I'm not the Feromite Prime. I take the Spawn and the spawn is 42 points. So the spawn's expensive. Really good. If you've seen it play or if you've played it before, it's got a lot of neat stuff with it. I could take the Ferromite Prime for 24. That's giving me an additional Ferromite. And I probably could squeeze in the list I was just referring to that was like the additional Ferromites. I think I could squeeze another Ferromite in there, um, just based on point value alone. I'd have to do the math on it. It's close though, is what my point is.
Yeah, and I also. So, do you think that the Feromites are so good because they're trying to sell Feromites?
Well, you can't buy Ferromites. You have to buy the. Well, you can, but they are expensive. I'm pretty sure. I think they're hard to get. Aren't they hard to get?
They were until they were in the vault.
Right, that's true.
So now we could have 35 million Feromites as long as we have resin.
I remember we were using the ones from Dreadball.
Correct.
And then it was like Adepticon was coming up, and I was like, we don't have enough of the list I want to run, so I had to order them.
So yeah, so we used the Feromites that we had, then we used the Ferromite Prime as a Ferromite, and we used the Feromites that I had from Dreadball because I was running the nameless when I was playing Dreadball.
Right.
And they were painted.
Were they as good in Dreadball?
They were really good in Dreadball. They were OP in Dreadball. So, but yeah. So, what do you guys think? We're just sitting around.
Or riffing.
Just riffing and talking about this. So what do you think? Do you think that the Feromites are overpriced? Do you think that they are priced accordingly? Do you think they're underpriced? Do you think they're too powerful? Should we take some stuff away? Whatever. I know we got a lot of great commenters on the videos. What do you guys think? Because I know you've played them or played against them. So I know what he's saying. Oh no, they're perfect. Don't change them. But he can admit that they are OP.
Right, I agree with that. I would just say, like, I'd be really upset if they changed the core mechanics of them. I don't think there's a reason to. I think, like, you just
make it more expensive.
Make it more expensive. I think that's the easiest.
Right, so you could take a few less of them. But anyway, I want to know what you guys think. Hit it in the comments below. Please comment on this. If it's your first time here, it costs you nothing to subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out a lot. If you can like this video, that really helps out with the algorithm. Check out one of the videos that are on here, and we will see you in the next one.